We're on lesson 2 of chapter 4, in which we'll use linear functions in slope-intercept form. First we'll write an equation given a slope and point, then we'll write an equation given 2 points, then we'll do a real-world problem. We're still working with slope-intercept form, which is the one that we're usually familiar with, y equals the slope times x plus b. So for this first one, it's going to be giving us a point on the graph and the slope, and we can actually figure out the equation from there. So it says write an equation of the line that passes through the point -1 and 3 and has a slope of -4. Well, if we start with our y equals mx plus b equation, we should be able to solve this because it gives us the slope and it gives us x and y. The only thing we have to figure out yet is b. So the slope would be -4, so we'd write y equals -4x plus b, and then it gives us x, which would be -1, so -4 times -1, and it gives us y, which would be 3. So it's just an equation now. 3 equals -4 times -1 plus b. So 3 equals +4 from that multiplying plus b. Subtract 4 from both sides, and that would give us -1 here, so -1 equals b. So now if we have our equation, y equals in the -4, which is the slope, times x plus -1 or -1. And that would be our equation. Now we need to write an equation for a line that passes through -2 and 5 and 2 and 1. It is just like this one, except it doesn't give us the slope. We need to determine the slope itself, but once we do that, it's very similar to this problem. So we can determine the slope by doing rise over run. We could do the second y minus the first y, so -1 minus 5, which would equal -6. And then the second x minus the first x, so 2 minus -2, which would be 2 plus 2, and then it would be 4. So I'm going to simplify this by them both by 2. That would turn into be -3 over 2 for my slope. So the equation that we have now would be y equals -3 over 2x plus b. But we don't know what b is yet. So we're pretty much in the same spot as we were with this problem here. We knew the slope and we knew a point. Here I know the slope, and I actually know 2 points. I could choose either one of these to solve it with. Let's use the first one here. So 5 equals -3 over 2, and then x is -2, so times -2 plus b. I'm going to do -3 over 2 times -2, it would be -3 over 2 times -2 over 1, and then it would be +6 over 2, and I could do +6 divided by 2 to be 3, so it would be 5 equals 3 plus b. I can subtract 3 from both sides. 5 minus 3 is 2, so b equals 2. And now I could just plug in this 2 into this equation, and then this would be my equation. Y equals -3 over 2x plus 2. Let's solve this problem here then. Your gym membership costs $33 per month after initial membership fee. You paid a total of $228 after 6 months. Write an equation that gives the total cost as a function of the length of your gym membership in months. Find the total cost after 9 months. So here we have to find that constant, that b, that y-intercept, because it doesn't tell you that here. It was an initial membership fee that they don't tell you. You paid a total of $228, so that could be over here. 228 equals the $33 per month, so 33x. And then what is that initial membership fee that you would have to pay to get this to equal out? So I'm paying $33 per month plus what to get $228 for my total bill? Well, I could plug in 6 months like it shows me here. So 33 times 6. 33 times 6 equals 198. So it'd say 228 equals 198 plus b. Then I can subtract 198 from both sides. So 228 minus 198 would equal 30. So 30 equals b. Our intercept equals b. So if we're going to write this equation out, it would be y equals 33 times x plus 30. $33 per month plus the $30 initial fee. And now we need to find the total cost after 9 months then. So we would plug in 9 for x. So 33 times 9 would be 297. Plus 30 then would be 327. So Y, or the cost, will be $327 after 9 months.